Welcome to another episode of the We Call Game podcast. I'm your co-host, Josh Vino. Joseph Carpe Diem. Should have just let it run, you know. Should have just let it run. It would have been more seamless. That was a bit weird still. On stats, Richard. Woo!
Yes, sir.
Blair. And Steve Stinson from the Raffle Boys is here.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Wait. I wasn't expecting that still. Kill that, bruv.
Go follow the
What's going on?
Go follow the Raffle Boys.
Go follow the Raffle Boys.
Yes, sir.
All of that,
Video's coming out soon. Sorry for the delay, but we're back.
They're back, man. Come on. And my testimonies in the corner over there, about to unravel them in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Young Dunks, come on. Anyway, got some bad news off the bat. LaMelo watch is cancelled for this week. I'll tell you why. Because it's time for the King's Court. It's time to just start with Lebanon James on a 4-game winning streak this week out of the All-Star break. And he faced LaMelo this week. What?
I was just going to say, Joe, turn me up a little bit.
You got the max, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, come.
What are we going to do about that?
No, it's fine, bro.
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Lakers played the Hornets.
Anyway, yes, the Lakers played the Hornets. LeBron James, young king versus old king. Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. But Hulk Hogan won this time. Don't know.
Where LeBron was moving very mad that game. He was doing...
Stuck it on them.
Yeah, stuck on them fully. Breakaway dunks. Step back threes in the corner. He was doing whatever he wanted still.
I will say LaMelo didn't play that well in the first half. But then in the second half, he started playing well again. But do you know what I found weird? In the fourth quarter, you see when he committed that clear path foul.
Yeah.
He got kept out of the game for time after that. Did you not notice that?
Yeah. You can't be doing that.
So you can't be doing that. You know?
can't be doing that.
Can't be hating on LaMelo like that. I was thinking, what's going on? I was thinking, first of all, what's this coach's name? Like, who do I have to be angry at? Because, fam, who are you to be doing this? Don't hate on don't hate on young king.
Yeah, LeBron was going to have a breakaway dunk in it and LaMelo just held him back.
Yeah, and obviously it was a clear path foul. It was a dumb thing to do, but I understood hooking him straight away.
Yeah,
but he hooked him for a good, 6 minutes afterwards. And I thought that was pretty lame. Also, Lakers were on a rookie tour this week because also the day before we played Minnesota, or I think it was the day before that. I think it was 2 days in between. And we bucked young Anthony Edwards, who I'm going to talk about in a bit.
High flyer.
He got his career high against the Suns. One of the best games I've seen this season. But
Yeah, he was moving nuts still.
game was very close. But, fam, I noticed him in that game, but in the other game, fam, what he was doing, I'll go into more detail. But first of all, I need to get at you for something.
What have I done now?
I've been routinely making fun of Luka. And he busts it on your boy.
Yeah,
His jersey's in the back. Kawhi surprised Leonard. He stuck it on him. And then I saw something, I'm going to get up. Do you know, this is what Luka in the last 2 years has done to your two boys, 42, 6 and 9 on 57% shooting. 43, 17 and 13. 42, 7 and 9. 38, 9 and 9. 36, 10 and 9. And that's meant to be on what? Pat Bev, Paul George, Kawhi surprise Leonard, Serge.
So hasn't even been there. He hasn't even been there for a year. But what's the win-loss record though?
For who?
When Luka put up them stats, what's the win-loss record?
You lot obviously knocked them out of the playoffs.
Okay,
but
then. So what are we talking about? I knew you were gonna go there.
you would have lost if Porzingis didn't get fouled out in
but
that first game. But you know,
could have. He lost.
all I'm saying is why is Luka Doncic allowed to routinely every time he plays you lot stick it on Kawhi Leonard and Paul George?
Because you can't really stop Luka from putting up his stats, but is he gonna win the game?
He won the game the other day.
Yeah, we played twice. We split 50-50. So, no narratives about my guy, please, respectfully.
Fam, I'm just saying, yeah. Don't be making fun of Luka and then he busts it on your guy. Like what is that? At least when he comes to play the Lakers, yeah, I ain't gonna see all of that.
I won't make you fun of Luka.
He ain't gonna do all of that.
I won't make you fun of Luka. I was just getting angry saying that how he's the next Larry Bird and he shouldn't have started in an All-Star game, in my opinion. That was all. It wasn't I was hating on him. Luka's a good player.
Good. Out of 10.
I'll say 7.5, 8.
It's an 8.5.
Yeah.
I don't know about 8.5.
He's an
still.
8.5.
I'm saying 8.5.
I don't know
He's an
about
8.5
8.5 still.
Luka Doncic.
He's an 8.5.
It's 8.5.
I think you're not gassed by the stats still.
I'm not gassed by the stats. Bruv, I'm gassed on the impact.
see the pass he made yesterday?
What were Dallas doing before he came? Remind me. 2011 was a long time ago, you know.
Yeah,
What were they really doing?
Yeah, Vince Carter finishing last in the West or something like that.
Fam, Dirk was on his last legs. They need
No, of course.
fam.
And then what? Straight away,
Now Luka's gonna.
you're back making the playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm not even hating on Luka because with Dallas, yeah, they
In the West.
fam, with Dallas, they always need that European player to be the face of their franchise. So it's not gonna surprise me if Luka does bits.
What you saying?
But it's just a bit premature.
What you saying? There was a treaty signed one day. Like, yeah, it's always got to be
Yeah, bro.
something that looks like Dirk.
Yeah,
Something-
fam, American players never really do well there.
but they don't even get.
They don't.
Oh
Really
yeah. Michael Finley did all right.
but they bounced him.
Tyson Chandler, yeah, but they did bounce him. Yeah, it's true, man.
But
All my life,
he won a chip though.
yeah, all my life, Dallas. Yeah, but to be fair, Dirk was there the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. The face of their franchise has to be
So was Steve Nash for a little bit.
has to be a Caucasian European brother. There's nothing wrong with that. But you get, there's nothing wrong, fam. There's nothing wrong with that. But
I don't even think there is. I've never even thought about it like that. I thought it was more coincidence.
I don't think it's a coincidence. Still, you gotta see the patterns, bruv. You gotta see them.
So what you? What you saying? What what next time? What after Luka? What?
Depends who they fam. Watch out for who Dallas drafting it. Just watch out. That's all I'm saying. Just watch out.
I'm gonna now keep an eye out.
Fam, just watch
Are
out.
they all,
I
are they
swear-
always
who did they
dipping in
get
the
rid of?
European pool?
They got rid of, was it Tim Hardaway? Was it Tim Hardaway?
No, he's still there.
He's still there. He's playing well. Playing well the other day. He was sticking it on you lot as well. On your guy. On Kawhi and Paul George. On surprise Kawhi
Can I be
and
honest?
playoff poo poo.
Can I be honest about my guys? My Clippers are starting to worry me still.
Ooh. I ain't heard this still.
I'm just
Go on.
being
Go
honest.
on.
From when the leader of the team, Kawhi, what it do, baby Leonard, is worried about the consistency of the team, I'm worried.
They need Lonzo.
I was going to get to that.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But you know what it
to
is,
that.
yeah? You know when it comes to trades, yeah, you know players have a say in it. So hypothetically, yeah.
Lonzo, man, as the Tank song says, please don't go. Please. Fam, not there. Because then you know what has to happen. The agenda. And I want to give him his flowers today, but I have to take him back if he joins the Flippers.
Wait, who do you think Clippers are gonna get rid of to sign Lonzo?
Hopefully, you lot just get George Hill and I can laugh at you. That's also been talked about. None of this Kyle Lowry, none of this Westbrook, no Lonzo, just, George Hill. Because I've seen what happens with George Hill. They tried to do this with LeBron at Cleveland where they tried to, George Hill. Yeah.
Nah,
He knows what he's doing. He's such a consistent point guard. He went there, it's just like, average. Didn't change nothing. Not a game changer.
I swear there was a game where he didn't want to come off the bench.
When?
Fam, when he was at the Cavs.
When?
No,
Against
I'm
who?
not thinking. I'm thinking of Rodney Hood.
Yeah, that's Rodney Hood.
When I tell you,
There's
players,
NBA finals at the free throw line as well. Let's go on State. He
He'll never play for a LeBron James team.
he did not want to be there.
I said that about J.R. Smith, but boy, J.R. Smith was at the Lakers.
No, that's different though. J.R. Smith made a mistake in the game. It was basketball, you know what I'm saying? J.R. made a mistake in the game, you know, but with Rodney Hood, you know, he quit and you never quit. None on LeBron James, none on LeBron, Lebanon James, ever. I know that's the way he sees it.
I hear you.
So, but speaking of the Pelicans, fam, Dame dropped a 50 piece on them and the whole game was mad because I watched the game after it happened. And I'm watching the game and I'm thinking, yeah, Portland are meant to win this game. But the Pelicans, up until there was 4 seconds left and they were up by like 4. And I was thinking, how the hell do they flip this?
You know what? I get you, you know, because when I watch the Pelicans play, I'm looking at the team thinking, you look on to untrained eye, you look like you're better than the other team.
Yeah,
that's not winning.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's so deep. I don't know what it is, but they got to sort out their issues in like the third and the fourth quarter. I don't know what it is.
Skip Bayless keeps saying they don't like their coach. They're quitting on Stan Van Gundy.
You know the thing with Skip, yeah? More times he's normally right still. He's normally right. I wouldn't be surprised. That's probably why LaVar's probably talking.
Nah, definitely. It's when LaVar is saying Lonzo wants to get traded, I know Lonzo wants to get traded or doesn't like the coach. Because I remember when Lonzo, I think he was speaking on
Was it Luke Horton? No, LaVar.
No, I think he was speaking either on the shop or something, but it was talking about when Magic Johnson got fired, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Or left. And then he was like, yeah, I was just kind of like, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking, what? This nigga don't care about, what? It's Magic.
Magic Johnson just a mascot.
Yeah.
LaVar had no respect for Magic Johnson still. He's like, Magic ain't calling the shots up there. He
was right though.
Yeah, fam.
Genie Bus and Rob Pelinka.
But like, I don't know why Lonzo wouldn't want to play at the Pelicans with Zion and thing. Because, like you said, to the untrained eye, like when they're playing well, they're playing like they look good. Like Lonzo has some of the ball, Brandon Ingram gets his time on the ball. Sometimes Zion does. Zion's off ball a lot of the time. Like Zion hardly misses because all of his shots, most of his shots, under the basket. It's too strong, too quick. He literally gets it in the post, does something straight away, moves. Either spin, face you up, go straight away. It's too quick, too strong. He's like a Charles Barkley.
More time, Brandon Ingram's the ball handler, innit? And if you want to get the best out of Lonzo, this guy needs the more in his hands. So I think that's part of the reason.
But you know what? If he goes to the Clippers, though,
bruv, what? I don't know what you get with the ball in Lonzo's hands all the time. Like he's been playing better of late. The ball hasn't been in your hand solely all the time. True. What is it you want to do?
But you know what, though? I think that's what, I agree with you still, because even the most ball dominant players have the ball in their hands, and it's like, okay, cool. Even if you get traded to the Clippers, Paul George is gonna have touches. He can initiate offense. Yeah, so
Kawhi as well.
But with Kawhi, he literally said that he wants a point guard that can facilitate.
Yeah, Kawhi is cool, but Paul George needs touches.
Exactly.
If he doesn't have touches, he's not going to be in rhythm. Then playoff P is going to be moving.
Exactly. The reason you're getting a better Paul George this season is because he's on the ball more and he's initiating. He's able to make decisions. He wasn't on the ball as much last year.
The first year still,
it was Kawhi on the ball all the time making decisions, or Patrick Beverley will walk it up, then give it to Kawhi to then make all the decisions on the ball.
So that was an upgrade from Pat Bev, though.
Of course, he's an upgrade, but I'm just thinking like, I'm baffled as to like, if you don't like the coach, cool, bruv. I've heard of teams getting the coach fired in the NBA, like do that, but I don't actually know. Like, what do you actually want to do, Lonzo? What, you want the whole team just running through you? What, just get the ball on the rebound, run, dish it out, or what? Long pass?
Or maybe he wants to be back in LA.
I was thinking that.
Maybe. I hope not. Unless he wants to, do this I'm sorry tour like Dwight Howard. You don't need to go Clippers. Don't do that to yourself.
Sounds good.
I think he needs. If he goes to the Clippers, I won't be mad, but I think he needs to be a bit patient in New Orleans still, because the amount of assists that Zodas gets just for lobbing it to Zion, he's not gonna get them.
Exactly.
He's not gonna get them at the Clippers. Because I'm just watching some games and just like, bruv, you're just walking.
If he goes to the Clippers, you're gonna see more of the Lonzo you got in LeBron James's first year. I guarantee you that. Even though they need that, you're gonna get more of that.
But he's in his last year, so he needs to show up to get paid.
He is.
Yeah, fam, this
He has of late.
This has been his best year.
He had like a bum first like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or something.
When the trade rumors came, he started to step up.
As soon as he played crap against his brother, he's stepped it up.
He played so crap against LaMelo, fam. It was painful to watch.
Chioma, he didn't play crap.
Bruv, he scored like 5 points or something stupid like that.
So what? LaMelo scored like 12.
Bruv, you're the older brother.
What does that mean?
You were the one that LaVAR was gassing. Magic
Yes,
Johnson,
because he was the first brother.
Magic Johnson said, "You are coming to take my records, bruv." Magic Johnson is so rude as well, because I think Magic Johnson knew he's not taking anything.
You can't.
Yeah.
He's not taking anything.
You can't even blame Lonzo
I
for
have
that.
to gas him.
This is a way for everyone to remember how good I was. Because once they see how, trash Lonzo is, they'll remember, you can't just replace Showtime, with just Lonzo. It's not the same thing,
It's unbelievable. Bruv.
You can't even blame him though.
But yeah, I don't know
LaVar put a target.
I don't know what situation is going to be best for Lonzo that isn't better than his current situation right now.
Exactly.
So
just get a new coach, bruv. You've got a chance. You've actually got a chance to slyly have a big three if you lot all develop properly. Maybe he's just insulted that they didn't work out the extension.
yeah.
So that's why he wants to leave. But it was like, bro, how much were they going to just pay you for the way you were playing?
It's paying him like 40 mil.
What?
It's paying him like 40 mil. That's the giving Kuzma.
You think Lonzo wants 40 mil? You are mad. You think that's what you think they stumbled on a contract because they couldn't agree to give Lonzo 40 million over 3 weeks. Lonzo wants the bag. That's why he's going into restricted free agency. That's what you do. You ball out so that a team offers you something that they either have to match or they say, oh, it's too much to match.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
How much would you pay Lonzo if you're a GM of a team?
90?
Lonzo, something in the region like 3 years, 75 mil.
That's all right.
2 years, 50 mil.
That's
Because
all
you
right.
ball out on that, the next time you enter free agency, you're looking at.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, but some of these players are not really smart. They sign long-term deals, and in doing that, they
Like Melo.
Zion.
not even Melo. I think was it Paul George? Paul George might have signed a long-term deal where he could have signed a shorter one, become a free agent, then
That was
negotiate.
Melo.
Melo as in Scrub Melo.
Shut up.
You come on, Anthony.
Playing well. He's been playing well as well.
Since your last
He has been
episode.
playing
He's been playing well as well.
since
He's been doing his thing.
Since I
Portland are doing their thing. The Dame dropped a 50 piece. Carmelo had a young 18 or something in the game. That's what he just does, innit? Now, just
Yeah, he's
18 off
10th.
the bench.
Yeah, he's 10th in all-time scoring now.
Like I was saying, fam, this is one of the greatest scorers of all time. We just want to diss him because he hasn't gone ring chasing like everyone else. He's not Kevin Durant who has to, put Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Blake Griffin, Hakeem Olajuwon, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Metta World Peace, and Scottie Pippen on this team.
Man, I'm talking like Blake Griffin is Tim Duncan or something.
Bruv, I know Andre Drummond's coming too, or maybe Kevin Love. So this is the thing. I know this team, by the end of the trade deadline, which is on Thursday, after people start getting bought out and stuff, everyone's going to be hopping on that Brooklyn bandwagon.
Do you think Lakers are going to make trades?
Yeah.
I think they might. I'm hearing they might to have money to re-sign Schroeder.
Yeah, he said he wants to stay.
Yeah, they'll re-sign Schroeder.
And Caruso.
Wesley Matthews needs to go.
Lakers, the best the Lakers are gonna probably do is on the buyout. But I'm liking the way we've been looking at as of late. It's showing me we actually might actually have a deep roster. I don't think we're gonna beat the best of the best in the NBA without Anthony Davis. But it's like, yeah, a good 6-7 out of 10 teams, we probably still got you.
Do you think you'll beat the Clippers?
We played them in a couple weeks. It's
As
weird.
the team is right now.
Huh? As what, in a series?
Yeah.
No. In a regular season game, yeah, maybe. In a series, nah. That'd be embarrassing. What? LeBron with Kuzma and what? Harrell and you lost to that? And what? You have Kawhi, Paul George? Nah, there's no way. The Lakers could only, I think, win round one without thing. But
What if it's a Golden State Lakers first round?
without
Lakers will win
AD,
Yeah.
they'd beat them
Lakers will win that.
easily.
6 games.
When's Clay back? Because I saw him.
It'd be 5.
6.
Isn't Clay back soon?
Definitely be 5.
Lakers could sweep Golden State.
Exactly. I'm
Even
giving
without-
them respect,
Nah,
giving
nah,
them
nah.
the 5
Even
games.
with Clay.
No, without AD,
Nah.
without AD,
Nah, Steph will
As-
drop a couple 50s.
nah, you won't.
Fam.
And they'll lose.
Well, and Clay's coming back as well.
Nah, Clay's not coming.
The one game they beat us this season, the Lakers threw it away
Yeah, true,
after
true,
being
true.
25, 26 points up. Then we smacked them and then did it again. Like,
The Lakers could sweep Golden State in the playoffs.
exactly. I'm giving Steph Curry respect by saying, yeah, you'll get one game, innit? 5 games. That's it. And then the Lakers will lose in the second round if AD don't come back. But I told you, his calf's in a hyperbaric chamber. We're just waiting 2-3 weeks until it gets evaluated.
Do
We
you think
shall
they'll beat
see.
the Mavs?
You know
The Mavs.
You know
yeah.
what's funny, yeah? They keep saying it's a calf, yeah? But when Bleacher Report notified me about the injuries for the Lakers, they keep saying it's an Achilles, so I know what I believe.
Well, he's just going to come back in X.
Fam, if he comes back, if they try rushing back, the Achilles is going to pop. So, but hey,
But speaking of the Lakers, I touched on it earlier, fam. They played the Timberwolves. I watched the Timberwolves against the Suns. I can't lie. Last week, I left the episode feeling a bit bad. It was just like, fam, did I just shit on Devin Booker? Because I didn't mean to shit on Devin Booker.
you were dissing him, and I told you.
I didn't mean to shit on him. Because I like Devin Booker. I like Devin Booker a lot. But I felt like, shitting on him for some reason. And then, I watched the Timberwolves Sun game. Was mad. One of the best games I've seen this season. Everyone was going ham. And when I tell you, obviously man's been talking about LaMelo and like LaMelo watching all that, but Anthony Edwards, he's arrived as well.
Yeah. Needs to work on his 3-point shooting, but other than that, he's good still.
He don't know that though. He still shoots it.
Yeah.
I was seeing the way this guy plays. Just like no conscious, just walking into things, just like jab, dribble, pop. It's like walking up the court, just pop. It's like skip, just dunk it on you lot. Like, fam, man, he wants to take 21 shots a game. Like, so I think what Minnesota need to do, Minnesota, listen to me. Prince's hometown, city of music. I don't know what else. Minnesota, you're famous for Prince, Brock Lesnar, and X-Pac. That's all I know. And obviously, the Timberwolves. You have not been relevant since my guy KG played for you. First thing, you need to get rid of them green kits. I was watching you lot play. It was looking like 5 Mountain Dew bottles were on the court. I couldn't believe, or highlighters. It's like, fam, this is Baird Butters. You need to do that first. Then you need to ask Anthony Edwards, what does he need to be successful? Because it seems like this guy is aggressive. So you need to give him the keys. You've got Cat there, D'Angelo Russell, you've got Malik Beasley. It's like you need to ask them guys, either you're here to indulge this kid or we can trade you for someone that will. Because he needs the keys.
I was about to say that still. After I watched that game, I was thinking, do the Minnesota Timberwolves actually need to run their offense through Anthony Edwards?
Exactly, because all I was thinking is, this is all well and good where it's just you and Cat, because Cat was going off as well.
Yeah.
But D'Angelo's coming back, he needs the ball. Malik Beasley's coming back, he's a scorer as well, he needs the ball. So it's like, his activity is going to get shaved down a lot. And I don't think you really want to be doing that to him.
Yeah. And I was thinking, like, with the Minnesota games that I've watched, like, I'm like, the way the Minnesota Timberwolves even play, it's like, they don't even really run the offense through like Cat like that.
Exactly.
And I was thinking, if you're going to do that, like, you're the number one guy, you're the alpha of this team, and if you're not touching the ball the most, something's wrong. I'm thinking, you're the number one guy, and you're only having like 20 points.
He's soft, man.
Kitty
I've
cat.
seen it. Yeah, man. He's not, he doesn't want that
Yeah,
contact. Like, he just wants to do pretty shit
I don't think he's an
and
alpha.
score. Like, it works. Like, I'm not saying he's not cold. Like, he's very technically gifted. He's very, very skilled. But I don't think that's why Jimmy Butler was able to stick it on you. I think Jimmy Butler can do that to even Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan will not speak and stick it on you, Jimmy Butler. He will not speak. He won't indulge in any of your kidology. He'll stick it on you. Why? Because, fam, it's like that.
Even Tracy McGrady was like, he's soft, man. He's soft.
What about Cat?
Yeah, he's soft, man. He's playing like a kitty cat.
Yeah, bro.
Bruv.
You don't want it like that. But I think Minnesota, yeah, you need to... Because there's no way with that talent, I know the West is tough, but there's no way you should... Maybe, I don't think you should be dead last. With 8 wins. And in the games Anthony Edwards has been on this tear, like in the 5 games, I think they've won 3. So it's not even like he's just scoring and it's inefficient and the team can't win and stuff.
Yeah, it's actually
They beat the Suns in Phoenix and the Suns are hardly losing of late.
Third in the West, by the way. Suns are third in the West.
Have we touched on my Brooklyn Nets?
Bruv, they're your Brooklyn Nets, bruv. You introduced them, bruv.
You're Brooklyn Nets.
Bruv, I'm too old for Cartoon Network. I don't watch the Justice League anymore.
I'll be honest, yeah.
The Nets.
Obviously, my boy Kyrie doing his thing against the Knicks.
Your boy now.
Yeah, Kyrie. Listen, you see with Kyrie, when he behaves himself and he's present and he does his thing, I ain't got no issue with him. But when he wants to go woke and he wants to go AWOL and that, and he wants to move all haywire and
Here we
that,
go.
you get me? I ain't really got time for that.
Here we go.
When he wants to indulge in stuff that's bigger than basketball. you
Yeah,
don't
man,
have time
I
for that.
haven't got time for that.
Oh,
Shut
okay,
up
yeah,
and
cool.
dribble.
If you want to call it that, but you can. If you
Yeah,
want to
bro.
call it that, cool. Alright,
Conservative Joe.
cool. Secretly. Alright, cool. We won against the Knicks as expected, a young 37 points. But I'm not gonna lie though. We played the Magic the other day. Yes,
Last night?
Yeah, last night. And they were making it rain on us.
I make it rain.
They were making
I make it rain
us,
on them
bro.
hoes. I make it...
Vucevic was just doing his thing.
Bruv, you know, sorry to cut you off. You know what song, like when Anthony Edwards was playing, I was just thinking, was in this guy's mind. You know that Future song, No Games? Don't play no games for these niggas, don't be faking, they phony. Don't play these games with these niggas, they treat me like I'm Tony. Don't play no game with these niggas. Just going dumb. The whole game. I saw him, fam, he was just dribbling up, chum. And then just dunked it like 3 times in the match. I was thinking, fam, you know you're just a youth, man.
Yeah, he's mad wham still, mad athletic still. When he got
Stephen A. Smith said he reminds him of D Wade. I was thinking, damn, Stephen A. man, you've said it on national TV before me, so I can't say it.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, bruv, that he's gonna be mad.
yeah. You know what though? If he was to get his shooting on point, secretly better than LaMelo still. Secretly, I could see why Minnesota thought, yeah, he's better than LaMelo still.
No, because
he's
he's
shooting 38% from the field, 31% from free.
Yeah, but he's at Minnesota.
So what?
Fam, that matters.
he's a scorer though. That's the thing. Like he's an assassin. It's a different kind of player to LaMelo. LaMelo's a combo scorer / facilitator. Like it's different. Whereas like this Anthony Edwards guy, I think he wants to average 32, 35 points per game. That's what he wants to do. All that other, yeah, I'll get my 5 assists and 5 rebounds, but that's what I was seeing when I was seeing this guy play, bro.
I hear you still. Like
It's like judging Paul Pierce to Penny Hardaway.
yeah, it's very different still. The archetype of LaMelo and
I'm not saying LaMelo plays more like Penny Hardaway than Edwards does like Paul Pierce, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. But yeah,
But he even said himself that he don't like basketball like that.
who?
They all say that.
Listen, Anthony Edwards.
LaMelo said that as well.
No, he said he don't watch it like that.
He said he didn't watch it like that. He didn't grow up. He didn't grow up watching that. They all kind of say that.
But Fink said that he doesn't like it.
Listen, I know what else has been going around about my Brooklyn Nets as well. Fam, the rumblings have been going around that numerous times that
KD's exed.
I think he's exed.
There's
I was saying it to Richard earlier.
There's no rumblings.
I was saying it to Richard earlier, and he was trying to corn me. I'm saying, yo, he's been gone for a minute, you know. Like, if he's just exed, just to say he's exed, but the way you're saying it's like a hamstring thing. You're saying like he's just gonna come back 100%. I personally think, yeah, KD's gonna be on the shelf to the playoffs.
The weird thing is that I would think it would be dangerous for them to think we're so good that we can rest him to the playoffs. So I definitely think there's something up in terms of like, he's definitely hurt. That's what I'm basically getting at. And if he is, how bad is it? The only thing is that he's so seamless with it and they've got so much firepower even without him that I don't even think you need. I think he could come back and be 40% of himself and he can still win.
Oh yeah, I watched the Max Kellerman show, yeah, and they were talking about Kendrick Perkins saying that how Philly's gonna come out. He bets on Philly to come out of the East, but Max Kellerman put 2 and 2 together, saying the only reason why you could possibly think Philly are gonna come out of the East is if KD's hurt long term.
Yeah.
So it had me thinking. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
is the hamstring injury?
And Kendrick Perkins would be the kind of person to know that kind of information without actually
Giving it away.
away.
With the Nets, like when it comes to injuries, like they keep their players wrapped in cotton wool. Like,
Would you base that on?
Like there was a game where Kyrie played. I'm like he was able to play, but they're like, nah, just sit out the game. Same thing with James Harden as well. Like,
So why would you be doing this until the playoffs consciously and risking not being able to work out your chemistry? Because the chemistry between you, James Harden, and Kyrie might be seamless when you come back in, but you've got to remember, him coming back in shaves off every one of those role players who right now are playing more minutes and doing more stuff with him being out. So why would you purposely risk getting all of that sorted out before the playoffs if he wasn't injured?
well, he's still still is injured, but like Steve Nash even said that he's still like a couple of weeks away from
Like they initially
Be able
said
to
he'd
come
be
back.
out for like 2 games.
Do you know what else? Yeah, you see when it comes to the media, yeah, when these men deal with the media, you know these men lie, innit?
Exactly.
These men lie a few weeks. They can't say that. They can't say that man's injured. I think he's injured for time, innit?
To be fair, they did sit after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Is that it? What we got a wrap now?
Yeah, we secretly got a wrap now still.
Secretly got a wrap. All right, cool. For another episode, thank you for tuning in for the We Cool Game podcast.
Subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. Follow us on Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. We Cool Game signing out.
Follow on
We're
Twitter
out.
as well.
Follow the Twitter. We Cool Game Pod.
Stuff.
Don't know.
Follow up the things then.
Cool. We Cool Game signing out.